the entire Ireri family, friends, colleagues. Let me begin first and foremost on my own behalf, on behalf of Margaret, my wife, and my family, to really extend our deepest condolences to you, Angie, and to your family for the loss of, to you, a husband and a father, but to us, a friend, a man who filled all our lives with joy and laughter. I need not repeat what everybody else has said here, that Frank, despite his integrity, commitment, conscientiousness to his work, his determination to succeed, was also a man full of laughter and joy, a man who made every occasion a joyous one. In many ways, my last recollections especially was when one of his in-laws, in the name of Sam Y, wanted to start making approaches, wondering how to do so, because there was a young man called Alex who was interested with somebody who lived in my compound. And somebody who I was not very eager to part with. And as we started engaging, you know, Frank would make sure that all of us were very comfortable. Frank would make sure that things would move in the right direction. And in fact, there was one time, you know, because it was during that COVID period, you know, we weren't really supposed to be meeting. And we were sort of, I don't think, anyway, we were left to sort of sort out the situation, and Frank was wondering, now we're here at State House, it looks like you are fine, but you know, some of us have got to get across town. How will that happen? And I was, well, as far as I'm concerned, once you leave the gate, you're in your own territory, because I remember another friend of mine who we lost, who also tried one time to utilize our friendship, and I'm so glad that even Frank, you've told us he didn't like those issues of, you don't mix work with other things. Because, you know, I reminded Frank, you know, that I had a friend of mine by the name of Kasidai Wayaki, who one day was caught by police having overindulged in his uji and tea. And as he was nabbed by one of those breathalyzer fellows along the road, he had the nerve to call me. And in his state of mind, you know, reminding fellow, you know who I know. He's giving the phone over. So I just sort of like pretended that, hello, I can't hear you, you know, and kind of switched off the phone. Why do I say that? I say that because I recited the story to Frank on that day, and I told him, well, please let